Alright, so I'm giving you a close-up of the snow melting and leaving all of this all over the car. And since we have so much glass on the top, I got a lot to do. And the windshield, the biggest in the automotive industry, we're just going to give it a clean. Let's see. So the only thing is, when I give it a quick wipe, if there's too much moisture in the drying towel left, it will leave these water droplets. You can see them. And then, I don't know if the camera is picking up enough of the swirl, but you have all this smearing, right? Which is just water. It's not product or anything like that. It's just smearing. So I'm gonna wash that off. And now here, on the Black Panther, you see it's much easier to see everything that's going on. And all this, so as the snow dried, it left all this residue of pollution, salt, and everything else. I'm not gonna rub it so you can see, because I don't wanna, it's black, it'll show a swirl, because there are tiny little minerals up in there. But we're gonna wash the two of these. And we're gonna see how long it takes. But it shouldn't be that long. My biggest problem is the overall length, 19.6 feet of length on the Cybertruck, and drying it. All right, fam, so this is what I'm going to be using. Now, I've got this Chemical Guys foam cannon wash. It is remarkably good. And what I've noticed is, I washed this Cybertruck once before, and it really has given me a kind of protective barrier. So I really don't have that much of a problem with fingerprints all over this thing, because, you know, people love it, they want to touch it, they want to look at it, but I'm not having the fingerprint issues that a lot of people have complained about. But if you can see here, look, the deposits that the snow left are all over the tonneau. I'm going to use Meguiar's waterless wash and wax on that, and I'm going to use the window cleaner just on the windows. I'm not going to use it on the body, because I just want to see how well the spray foam wash works, and then just drying it off, because I got remarkable results the first time I did it. And that's how I really approached the keeping my Model Y Performance black in just sparkling condition. I just wash it, touchless wash it, and then I go over it with a drying cloth. But look, you see the mineral deposits are all over, and that's a lot. But I'm not, no touching. So here we go. I'm just going to wash off all the loose dirt and sediment that I can with the power washer. Now, this is a Ryobi power washer that I got from Home Depot some time ago. They're like 80, 90 bucks, maybe 100 if it's not on special. But you just go over your vehicle, and I'm going to do them both at the same time. It usually takes me 20 minutes from beginning to end to do my Model Y Performance. But the Cybertruck, I know it's going to be harder to dry it. So that this video may work out to be much longer, and I'm going to do straight. You'll see edits to it, but it's the true real time on how long it took me to wash this, both of them. So here I've got all of my freshwater work done, and I'm making sure I'm getting into all the crevices. And I have to tell you, while I'm washing this thing, the build quality on it, it looks like a tank, and it's built like one as well. The shut lines are laser perfect. closing the door, it sounds like a bolt. No loose anything, and the turnout is just remarkable. It's a type of alloy. It's not plastic, and it just sounds like a well-engineered piece of kit every time I open and close that.
You hurt yourself? Ow.
Now I'm just hitting it, both cars, with the Chemical Guys foam cannon. So, and I'm letting that like a nice thick coat on, almost like I'm painting, and let that just work its way down like a surfactant. And whatever I didn't get off with the freshwater blast, I'm letting this just work its way down with gravity and this just the surfactant properties of the soap work so that all of the dirt, loose dirt, anything else comes off, so I don't have to go in there with a bucket and a mitt. And I do this with the Model Y Performance all the time. It's a all black glossy car, and there are no swirls in it, no paint imperfections that I put into it. So I'm doing that here with the Cybertruck, and again, this Chemical Brothers foam cannon wash. It goes on thick, and you see me adjusting here because I wanted it to come out so that it has a nice thick.
This one's about to run out of juice.
So you can adjust your foam cannon, as you know, it's blades that the water and soap combination shoots through, and I like to have it just to have it thick and nice so that I do have that surfactant effect on it. And here it's just dripping right to the ground and taking everything else, all the dirt and everything with it. Now, the Cybertruck definitely offers me a big challenge. Ordinarily, I'm done when I'm on this little step ladder. I'm done with the Model Y. I literally can wash off all the soap and everything in about 5 minutes, max. And then the rest of the time, it's just going over the body with the drying towel, and I don't have to do it separately, glass and body. I do the whole entire car, one drying towel, boom, and I'm done. 20 minutes, it's over. Here, just to get the soap off of that huge windshield, it's taking me a time. And I have to make sure that I'm clearing all the soap out of it so that when I start working my way to the back, there's no cascading of soapy water coming back onto that massive windshield. So yeah, I was in here for a minute, and that takes a time. So I would have to say it definitely is going to be, when I'm washing this by itself, maybe 35 minutes to 40 minutes definitely to wash it. And if I have to go and clean up the tonneau cover, that's going to be another 5 or so minutes hitting that with the dryer as well as wax. But here you just see me just going. Now I've gotten the front of the Cybertruck done, and here I am just literally knocking it out on the Y. It just comes off quickly. The shape of it makes everything of the Model Y performance makes it easy to rinse off, and boom, I'm done. But I'm doing 2 at a time, so just bear with me as we go. Let's see how long it takes to wash 2 Teslas, 1 Cybertruck, 1 Model Y performance. One shot. No buckets, no mitts. Now, I already know that the Cybertruck takes a long time to use a drying towel. So, because I'm watching them both at the same time, I'm going to hit the Model Y Performance with a good spraying one more time, soaking that car one more time with fresh water all over, just because it's going to take me definitely longer than 5 minutes to dry the body of the Cybertruck. I'm going to do something different here. On the Model Y, when I go with my drying towel, I go from front to end, boom, done in 5 minutes, completely dry, absolutely no problem. And I don't switch. Body, glass, everything is with one drying towel. Here on the Cybertruck, I'm going to use the drying towel on the body first. If I don't have a lot of moisture soaked up into the towel, I will hit the glass. But that being said, I know that my Model Y Performance will be sitting there air drying while this is happening. So I don't want any dry spots. I don't want any streaking of water or anything like that as though it's drying. My area has hard water, and this water is indeed hard. So I'm just making sure I've got a good soaking on that body so that for the 5 or so minutes, maybe longer, that I'm working on drying off the Cybertruck, I don't have that drying, streaking happening with my black Model Y Performance, because you can see every imperfection, or you can see everything that's going on the body if you've made a mistake and let soap dry too long, stay too long. Anything that you do, that color black is unforgiving, and this glossy black that Tesla has put on the Model Y Performance, definitely completely unforgiving. All right, here I've started with the drying process. So I'm taking a Thirsty drying towel. You can get them off of Amazon. I did get the Chemical Guys mousse towel, but I found this one, which is it's an off-brand, but I found this one to be better. I like the quality of the mousse towel, but it does not dry and the entire Model Y Performance. So I knew it wasn't going to do it for the Cybertruck. But this one, I have a couple of them because I like them so much. I have a couple of them. So you can just look it up on Amazon car drying towel, and I'm carefully just going over the body, unsure how much moisture this towel is going to soak up off of the body. So I want to make sure that I have no streaking. When you have too much moisture inside of anything on the Cybertruck, cloth, microfiber, or anything, and you wipe across the body, you'll see the trail, the drying droplets. You'll see that pattern there, and that's just irritating to me. So I'm making sure that it's just dry, no water droplets remaining from the towel. And I'm being a little bit fastidious here, just going over, because even though this is not a painted finish, it is a highly reflective finish, meaning that anything smears, soap, wax, waterless wax, whatever it is that's on the body, you'll be able to see it on with, I don't need my glasses, and I need glasses to read, and I can absolutely see it. But here, just going over it, clean and nice. It did take me a little bit longer than it does for my Model Y, but I went with just nice, easy strokes to get that moisture off. didn't want to do the windows or the tunnel until I went around the whole entire body. It got dry. And now I'm comfortable with going through the glass. And now it's the wise turn. I've been washing the car, so I don't have my phone or my watch with me, but if you see, I unlocked the car with my ring key, which is an indispensable accessory. I have two for my Model Y Performance, and I absolutely have one for the Cybertruck. They work seamlessly once you pair it to the car. I will add a link down below so that you can see that how I did it, where I got them from, and the rings for the Model Y range anywhere between $50 and $80, and you can use the same one for the Cybertruck. I just got a carbon fiber one for the Cybertruck to differentiate between the black and the white that I have for my Model Y Performance. And opened it up so that I can get into the front, so I can get the specific drying towel for the Model Y Performance, because each one of them has their own. All right, and that's it. This took me no time whatsoever. And now I've got a good clean finish. And now I'm going to do the glass on the Cybertruck. The glass took more than a little bit to do. But now, that little bottle that you see in my hand is some Meguiar's waterless wash and wax. I'd seen them use this to detail my Model Y Performance when I picked it up in Brooklyn on delivery day. And I've been using it ever since. It's got a great scent to it, but it also works great on every material on the car for the Model Y Performance. So glass, plastic, body, it just gives you a nice, quick, clean wipe. But here, I don't use it on the body because I can see smearing and overspray. So you'll see I was very careful to put it on the, I liberally spread it on the tonneau, but I didn't want it to do overspray onto the sails of the Cybertruck because I can see that smearing. But here, when it had an overspray on the top glass, just fine, because definitely great product. Gives you a nice, good, clean look to it. Cleans off dirt. I'm sorry I won't be able to show you the mint afterwards, because this is a one-man job washing 2 Teslas at one time. But it took off even more dirt than the soap, because now I'm getting into the creases and such. And I'm using a microfiber cloth, those Costco ones. I don't know if Sam's Club has the same thing, but you can get them at Walmart also. And these are like 30 or 40 in a package, but they are great cloths. And I just wrap the head of my microfiber pole with that Costco cloth, and I'm just here working it over, and it's giving it a nice, good, clean shine. So although it's great on glass, not great on this. The end result, 2 perfectly clean Teslas. So I got this car in March of 2023. I did the first watch on it so you guys could see what that was like, the fit and finish of it. Now we're coming up on 2 years of ownership. Look at the hydrophobicity. I did not PPF wrap this like a lot of people did to protect the supposedly weak paint. Saved me thousands of dollars. I've driven this highway, city, and as you can see, it is shedding water off of its body. I did not ceramic coat it either. This is it doing its thing, and this is just washing and waxing with the materials that I showed you. And now cut to the newest edition. Now I like everything about this vehicle so far. And again, fit and finish, not an issue. I've had my Model Y for all this time. I've not seen the service department of Tesla. No problems. Definitely look how well it cleaned up. Got all of those mineral deposits and everything off of it. And now look, just the stainless steel on it, beautiful.